Good evening, live from the news center. Here is 7 o'clock news bulletin from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Highness the Emir of Qatar, handed over to His Highness the Deputy Prime Minister for International Relations and Cooperation Affairs. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said receives the Netherlands ambassador accredited to the Sultanate to bid him farewell. And the trial run starts at the Khazan gas project. Good evening once again, and thank you for joining us. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Tsakhtiagin Erbakan of Mongolia on the occasion of his country's National Day. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a written message from His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of Qatar, related to the good relations between the two countries and issues of common interest. The message was handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the International Relations and Cooperation Affairs and Special Representative of His Majesty the Sultan, by His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, Minister of Foreign Affairs in the State of Qatar, who conveyed the greetings of the Emir of Qatar and his best wishes of good health and happiness to His Majesty the Sultan and the Omani people, further progress and prosperity. From his side, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said conveyed the greetings of His Majesty the Sultan to His Highness the Emir of Qatar and his best wishes to him of good health and happiness, and the Qatari people more progress and prosperity. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, and His Excellency the Qatari Ambassador accredited to the Sultanate. The brotherly relations between the Sultanate and Qatar was discussed by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, and His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, Qatari Foreign Minister. Both sides reviewed development of relations between the Sultanate and Qatar in various fields. The visit came within the framework of this distinguished relationship between both countries. His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, Minister of Foreign Affairs in the State of Qatar, arrived in the Sultanate today. He was received upon arrival by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs. The visit comes within the framework of the distinguished relations between the Sultanate and the State of Qatar. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the International Relations and Cooperation Affairs and Special Representative of His Majesty the Sultan, received today Her Excellency Barbara Josias, Netherlands Ambassador accredited to the Sultanate, to bid her farewell at the end of her tour of duty. During the meeting, the Ambassador expressed her thanks to His Majesty the Sultan, the government and the Omani people for the support she received during her mission in the Sultanate, which had enabled her to carry out her duty. On his turn, His Highness expressed his utmost thanks to the Ambassador for the efforts she exerted in serving the good relations between the Sultanate and the Netherlands, wishing her permanent success and the Dutch people further progress and prosperity. His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the International Relations and Cooperation Affairs and Special Representatives of His Majesty the Sultan, also received His Excellency Doho Kang Korea's ambassadors accredited to the Sultanate. They reviewed mutual ties and cooperation between the two countries in various spheres to serve the common interest of the peoples of both countries. Khazan gas project started its trial run, and the full production will start by the end of the next month. The production capacity of the plant will be more than 5 million cubic feet. This was clarified by His Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasser Al Aufi and the Secretary of the Ministry of Oil and Gas. His Excellency also announced that the pumping of oil through the pipelines connected between Sohar and Muscat and the pumping station at Al Jafnain station will start its operation from next month. For the first time in the Sultanate, a medical team from the Royal Hospital has successfully used the thermo-ironing technology in the treatment of a patient with inflammation of the fifth nerve. This technique is considered one of the latest therapeutic methods reached so far. The thermo-ironing technology used to effectively eliminate the pain associated with the nerve inflammation permanently helps to dispense patients with pain medication and any surgical interventions. The role of Arab media in addressing the phenomena of terrorism topped discussions of the Standing Committee for Arab Media in its 89th meeting, which was held today in Cairo at the level of chairman media authorities and institutions and undersecretaries of information in Arab countries. The committee discussed the recommendations issued by Electronic Media Workshop in facing extreme ideas to take needed procedures towards implementing and activating these recommendations. The meeting also reviewed draft of Arab Media Map for Sustainable Development 2030. The Sultanate participated in the meeting by delegation chaired by His Excellency Ali bin Khalfan Al Jabri and the Secretary of the Ministry of Information. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and still to come in our news bulletin. Most of the closed prisons in Netherlands have been rented out often as centers for asylum seekers, bringing in a total of around 18 million euros.
حرارة الصيف وشمس حارقة تبعث فينا المسير مهللة البشرى بمبسم الطفل وأصالة الإنسان لتختلط بادية الرمال بالواحات الغناء نحو نسمات بحر وشلالات عين ماء بين الجبل والسهل تزهر البسمات يطيب لها الزائر وتستمتع بها العائلة. من رسوخ العادات قمم شامخة يجتمع عبق اللبان وطيب الكرم. مهرجان صلالة السياحية 2017 من 30 يونيو إلى 31 من أغسطس 2017. عمان، الرخاء والنماء.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Completed and under construction projects top discussions during the meeting held between Oman Tourism Development Company Umran and the delegation of the Public Authority for Tourism of the State of Qatar. The meeting stressed on the importance of cooperation in the touristic sector between the two sides and encourages investors to acquaint with available opportunities in this sector. The delegation of the Public Authority for Tourism of the State of Qatar visited Oman Convention and Exhibition Center in Hay Irfan. They toured facilities of the center where the largest exhibitions and events of all kinds are held. Al-Maha Petroleum Products Marketing Company launched a call center together for your service in order to achieve comprehensive quality in terms of serving its customers and monitor their aspirations for the service rendered to them. The call center has 204 stations spread in various governorates of the Sultanate. The center will facilitate the communication process between the company and the client, especially regarding increasing the quality level of Al-Maha services. It will also play a vital role in marketing the company's products and services. The new call center is equipped with the latest technology and includes an integrated systems of services and programs. The launching of this center came within the company's strategy to enhance its trademark along with the quality of services provided to consumers. For the fourth time, Oman Air achieved the award of Best Employees Services in the Middle East Airlines, announced by the International Awards of Sky Trucks 2017 in Paris Air Exhibition. The award is given based on the standards of comfort and luxury provided by Oman Air to make a unique travel experience for the passengers. Within its expansion program, the National Carriers Network has a fleet of 70 aircraft. Oman Air expects to operate its flights to 75 destinations in 2030. During the last period, it witnessed an increase in routes after launching new destinations, including Nairobi in Kenya, Guangzhou in China, and Manchester City in the United Kingdom, besides increasing the number of flights to other destinations. According to statistics issued by Washington University, the Sultanate is considered one of the world's most countries in discovering meteors, with more than 6,500 of them. The study pointed out that the Sultanate witnessed between 11 and 36 meteors falling into its land every year, adding that the sources of these meteorites comes from the asteroid belt between the orbits of the planets Mars and Jupiter, in addition to a number of meteorites shooting from the lunar atmosphere, which are rare in existence. The Public Authority for Mining, in cooperation with Natural History Museum in Switzerland, formed a scientific team to search and collect Omani meteorites in order to carry out scientific studies on them. With the aim of reducing the spread of genetic diseases, the Minister of Social Development adopted the program Marriage Counseling in order to prepare Omani youth for the marriage. The program encouraged Omani citizens, namely in the governorate of Al-Dhahira, to undergo medical tests before marriage so that no complications are faced later, like children are born with thalassemia and other genetic disorders. The ministry presented a number of lectures and workshops on the importance of the medical tests in creating healthy and happy family, and urging the couple soon to be married to conduct the test for genetic infectious and contagious diseases to prevent any risk of transmitting any diseases between themselves and their children. Now, with this story in Netherlands. Falling crime rates in the Netherlands, as well as changing ideas about punishment methods, have left many of the country's prisons empty. Now, more than 24 of them have been repurposed, with some used as housing and others accommodating start-up business and even life-sized escape games. More in the following report.
A deafening silence. Breda prison is empty of inmates, like so many others in the Netherlands. Crime is in free fall around the country. Over the last 10 years, the number of prisoners dropped 20%, forcing the closure of 27 institutions.
There are less criminals in prisons because Dutch judges have started to sentence people in different ways. Not more lightly, but differently, with community service or ankle bracelets and clinics.
In zorgklinieken is aan de orde.
Local authorities have come up with new ways of using the prison. Now, part of this protected national monument, built in 1886, is home to about 90 entrepreneurs like Miguel.
Yeah, every time when you step in the big dome or the women's access, it's pretty dark. Yeah, that's true. It has a lot of history, and sometimes you can feel it as well. It is a nice atmosphere, and a lot of dark things have happened here, and you can feel that, but it doesn't affect us in our work whatsoever.
But tonight, the prison's metal doors will clang shut once more. 350 volunteers will be locked in, taking part in a life-size prison escape game with over 80 actors.
What we try to do is recreate the traditional prison movies like Shawshank Redemption, Escape from Alcatraz in real life by using authentic prison, a lot of actors, a lot of players and a lot of props and some special effects.
These prisoners will have 10 possible routes to freedom before leaving the cells in silence once more, at least until the next time.
And now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Partly cloudy skies will prevail over coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and its nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies. Winds will be south to southeasterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Highness the Emir of Qatar, handed over to His Highness the Deputy Prime Minister for the International Relations and Cooperation Affairs. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Saeed receives the Netherlands ambassador accredited to the Sultanate, bidding farewell. The trial run starts at the Khazan gas project. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.